still up? I thought you had a big exam tomorrow. And you know, a good night's sleep is the best thing you can do. Oh, nervous anxiety. Don't worry, I promise. Once you have a good night's sleep, you're going to wake up and you're going to feel fantastic and you're going to ace the exam. If they're keeping you awake, you can't sleep. Oh jeez, yeah, that's not good. You know, have you tried listening to some relaxing music, maybe piano, classical, maybe a little bit of jazz? Yeah. Have you read a good book? Yeah. A cup of chamomile tea? Really have tried everything. But what if I help you go to sleep tonight? Yeah, well, I don't have anything, you know, important or busy going on tomorrow. I don't mind staying up a bit later. Yeah, well, I know how hard you work to prep and prepare. I'd hate it to, you know, not do well on it because you can't get to sleep. Yeah, of course. Your job right now is to go into your room, brush your teeth, change into some comfy jammies, okay? And then come back here. Yeah, I'm gonna need you all to. I'll even let you sleep in my bed tonight, because I know you sleep better here because it's like the Tempur-Pedic mattress and all. Okay? Good. Then go, I'll be waiting right here for you. Okay, good. You already look way more relaxed with your jammies on, honestly. Yeah, well, for you, first thing I do is I have my lovely blanket here that I watch. Rolls out, has a little hood and pockets for your hands. I find it so lovely and cozy and it helps me go to sleep when I can't. So I want you to wear it tonight, okay? And I help relax you and get you ready to go to sleep. Right, so just go. Shake that around you. Shake it, put it on. Maybe I should leave it off. Otherwise I can't see you. You can see me. Everything's so lovely and warm. Also, one more thing. I have this candle here. It smells like pineapples and bananas and coconut. Basically, it just is a Caribbean tree. Something like this. And I'm gonna pop it right back there so we can have it while we get ready for sleep tonight, okay? Just gonna make a lovely, lovely smell throughout the room. Okay, so I think the first step is going to be to clean your face, because I know you're like me and you like to have your big, long skincare routine, but sometimes you just have to take a shortcut. So I have these makeup wipes, but they also cleanse. So we're going to use them tonight. To just clean off your skin, okay? To remove any dirt and oils and just get you nice to relax for sleep tonight, okay? So. There we go. How's your skin feel? A little bit more refreshed. Pull that up. sleeping mask that I think you should use tonight. You could just put moisturiser on, but let's be honest, you're not doing your whole skincare routine, so you might as well use something like this, which can help, with deeply hydrating and kind of gives you the benefits that your serums might. Another extra little lid there. Take a dollop, you don't need much of this stuff. Oh, it's almost too much. And just need a little more. It's fine now, really. Just spread that all over your face. There we go. So, this is not it. And that should dry in a few minutes. And just won't feel like anything because I know it's a bit heavy right now and a bit sticky. But just leave it and then that'll get better in a few minutes, okay? I think if I brushed your hair it would help. Well, when you were younger and your mum would like brush your hair, play with your hair or something, or like your friends would do it. It's just relaxing and it feels nice. And my hairbrush here specifically has these bristles, so it'll nicely massage your scalp as well. So you don't do any work. You stay right there and I'm going to brush your hair for you, okay? It'll also help get out all the knots so you have less to do tomorrow morning so you can sleep in later. You stay right there. I'm going to get the back of your head. Massage that. Massage, brush, brush. And the other side. Brush, brush, brush. How do you feel now? A bit more relaxed. Good. And this is achieved its goal, hasn't it? Perfect. 2 more things I want to do before I send you, hopefully, off to a lovely, nice, relaxed sleep. So for this next step, I'm going to need my hands to be nice and moisturised by the getting out. I am going to give you a lovely nice and You know, the smell of solution goes without the candle now, because it's coconut, scented. And it's made with coconut oil and all, so my hands are going to feel lovely on your skin. So are you ready? Circle. Just come back and give you a full face massage at some point. But for right now, because I can see you're getting a bit more tired, let me just move on to doing a little bit of your neck. Release a little bit of tension. Good. I know it was short, but I hope it helped. Now there's one last thing I want to do, because I think that's going to send you right to sleep. I have a book on Greek myths here that I think you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and read you one of my favourite legends from Greek mythology. So this is Jason and the Argonauts. Yeah. A little bit more comfortable. So this also makes it easier for me to just sneak out when you're asleep. This is from Jason and the Argonauts, and it's the seashore of the Golden Fleece. Are you ready? In Olympus, Hera and Athene were anxiously debating how their favourite, Jason, might win the Golden Fleece. At last, they decided to approach Aphrodite, who undertook that her naughty little son Eros would make Medea, King Aeetes' daughter, conceive a sudden passion for him. Meanwhile, at the council of war held in the backwater, Jason proposed going with Phrixus' sons to the nearby city of Colchis, Ea, where Aeetes ruled, and demanding the fleece as a favour. Only if this was denied would they resort to guile or force. All welcomed his suggestion, and Aeetes' half-brother joined the party. As Jason and his companions approached, they were met first by Chalcopy, who was surprised to see Citrus and her other 3 sons returning so soon, and when she heard their story, showered thanks on Jason for his rescue of them. Next came Aertes, accompanied by Aida, and showed great displeasure, for Lamdon had undertaken to prevent all Greeks from entering the Black Sea, and asked Aegeus, his favourite grandson, to explain this intrusion. Aegeus replied that Jason, to whom he and his brothers owed their lives, had come to fetch away the golden fleece in accordance with an oracle. Seeing that Aegeus' face wore a look of fury, he added at once, "In return for which favour, these noble Greeks will gladly subject the Samarcandans to your majesty's rule." Aeetes gave a contemptuous laugh, and ordered Jason to return whence they came, before he had their tongues cut out and their hands lopped off. A little bit violent, but At this point, the Princess Medea emerged from the palace, and when Jason answered gently and courteously, Aeetes, somewhat ashamed of himself, undertook to yield the fleece, though on what seemed impossible terms. Jason must yoke 2 fire-breathing brazen-footed bulls, creations of Hephaestus, plough the field of Ares to the extent of 4 plough-gates, then sow it with the serpent's teeth given to him by Athene, a few of which left over of Cadmus's sowing at Thebes. Jason stood stupefied, wondering how to perform these unheard-of feats, but Eros aimed one of his arrows at Medea and drove it into her heart up to the feathers. Chalciope, visiting Medea's bedroom that evening to enlist her help on behalf of Cyaxares and his brothers, found that she had fallen head over heels in love with Jason. When Chalciope offered herself as a go-between, Medea eagerly undertook him to help yoke the fire-breathing bulls and win the fleece, making it her sole condition that she should sail back on the Argo as his wife. Jason was summoned and swore by all the gods of Olympus to keep faith with Medea forever. She offered him a flask of lotion, red blood juice of the 2-stalked saffron-coloured Caucasian crocus, which would protect him against the bull's fiery breath. Jason gratefully appreciated the flask, and after a liberation of honey, unstoppered it and bathed his body, spear, and shield in the contents. He was thus able to subdue the bulls and harness them to plough with the yoke. All day he ploughed, and at nightfall sowed the teeth, from which armed men immediately sprouted. He provoked these to fight against one another, as Cadmus had done on a similar occasion, by throwing a stone quart into their midst, then dispatched the wounded survivors. King Aeetes, however, had no intention of parting with the fleece, and shamelessly retributed his bargain. He threatened to burn the Argo and massacre her crew, but Medea, in whom he had unwisely confided, led Jason and a party of Argonauts to the precinct of Ares, some 6 miles away. There the fleece hung, guarded by a loathsome and immortal dragon of 1,000 coils, larger than the Argo herself, and born from the blood of the monster Typhon, destroyed by Zeus. She soothed the hissing dragon with incantations, and then, using freshly cut sprugs of juniper, sprinkled sulphuric drops on his eyelids. Jason stealthily unfastened the fleece from the oak tree, and together they hurried down the beach where the Argo lay. An alarm had already been raised by the priests of Ares, and, in a running fight, the Colchians wounded Iphis, Mealger, Argus, Atlanta, and Jason. Yet all of them contrived to scramble abroad the waiting Argos, which rode off in great haste, pursued by Aeetes' galleys. Hephaestus alone succumbed to his wounds. Medea soon healed all others with vulnerabilities of her own invention. I want to keep telling you about how they got away and where they ended up. I can see that your eyes are closing, so I think it's better to leave it there. I'll blow out the candle and leave you to go to sleep.